What's up guys, Saf here on SuperSaf TV, and we've got a very exciting laptop here today. In my opinion, this is the most innovative laptop that we've had in a very long time. It is of course the ASUS ZenBook Duo. A big thanks to ASUS for getting this device to me and partnering with me on this video. This is a dual screen laptop powered by Intel's 10th gen CPU, the power of 10th gen at your fingertips. Let's go ahead and get this unboxed. Now you may have already seen my video on the ZenBook Pro Duo. This however is a lot more compact and it's also very affordable. Starts at around £1,500, which is really good for what you're getting here. It's only around 2 centimeters thick and it's around 1.5 kg. So very, very compact, especially for what it's packing. Now, as well as the laptop, you do get the power adapter as well as a power cable. Power adapter is also very compact. And you also get some paperwork as well as this stylus, which is really cool that this is included in the box. Now, let's take a look at the laptop. As you can see, this thing is very, very unique. Nothing else like this exists in the market right now. And we have a primary 14-inch Full HD NanoEdge display. This has a 90% screen to body ratio, it's Pantone validated, and it's got 100% sRGB. But of course, what makes the ASUS ZenBook Duo unique is this secondary display, which ASUS called the ScreenPad Plus. It's a 12.6-inch display and it stretches across the full width of the laptop. And it's got a 178-degree angle of view. So why would you need two displays on a laptop? Well, the obvious reason, of course, is multitasking. If you want to do lots of things at one time, then the space can be quite limited on a laptop. If you're on a desktop, a lot of people have multiple monitors or a very large monitor. This is something that you can't really have on a laptop. And with the ScreenPad Plus, you get a similar experience, but in a much more compact and mobile form factor. So for example, if you're watching a video, but maybe you want to take some notes on a Word document, then you can do that on the ScreenPad Plus without disrupting your main video. And ASUS have built in lots of unique features to make the most of the ScreenPad Plus. Let me run you through a few of these. One of the features is task swap. So if you've got something on your main display and another app on your bottom display, you can easily switch and swap these just with the touch of a button. And there's also a hotkey for that too. There's Organizer, which is going to split the ScreenPad Plus in either 2 or 3 different blocks. And my favorite feature is task groups. So you can set up multiple groups on here based on your workflow. So for example, if your workflow generally involves maybe typing up on a Word document on the main screen, maybe having Twitter open so you can keep up to date with everything, and also Spotify on one side, you can save this as a group, and just with the tap of a button, it's going to open all those apps in the right positions for you. And what's great is you can have many different task groups. So maybe in the evening time, you want to do some work and your general workflow involves watching a video on YouTube or Netflix and maybe making some notes here on the side, then that can be another one of your groups. And again, just by a touch of a button, it's going to open up those apps and place them exactly where you want them. We've also got View Max, which is going to extend the primary display down to the ScreenPad Plus. This is super cool. I'm not sure how often I'll use this, but it's definitely quite cool to see. And remember the stylus that we saw earlier? Well, there's also a handwriting app, and that will allow you to quickly jot things down. And it's also going to be able to convert that handwriting into actual text. Now, as mentioned towards the beginning, this is powered by Intel's 10th gen CPUs. You can get up to an Intel Core i7 processor, the NVIDIA GeForce MX250 with 2 GB of VRAM, 16 GB of LPDDR3, 1 TB of PCIe storage, and of course it comes with Intel Wi-Fi 6.0 as well as Bluetooth 5.0. We've got a full-size backlit keyboard with 1.4mm of travel, and this keyboard feels really, really good to type on. The trackpad is on the right-hand side. Now this is so that everything fits in along with the ScreenPad Plus. And it's something that, I think you're gonna get used to very quickly. I got used to it very quickly here on the right-hand side. You can always use an external mouse if you wanted, and there are lots of ports, so you don't have to worry about using them up. We've got a DC in, an HDMI port, USB 3.1 Gen 2 port, a USB-C 3.1 Gen 2 port. And on the right hand side, we've got a micro SD card reader, an audio jack, as well as a USB 3.1 Gen 1 port. Now, one thing that I really like about the typing experience on this laptop, as well as many of the ASUS laptops, is the fact that we've got the Ergo Lift Hinge design. Now this actually lifts the laptop and tilts it forward so you get more of a comfortable typing experience, but as well as that, it allows for better cooling, so you've got better airflow here at the bottom, as well as better sound. We've got the speakers here. These are certified by Harman Kardon, and having them lifted up a little bit gives you a much better audio experience too. We've got a 70 watt hour battery in here, as well as a 65 watt power adapter, which is going to charge this up pretty quickly. And finally, we do have a front facing camera here, which can also be used hands-free to unlock the ASUS ZenBook Duo. And that is the ASUS ZenBook Duo. It's definitely one of my favorite laptops out there right now. I love what ASUS do in terms of innovation. I think this is definitely the best implementation of a dual screen laptop out there. What do you guys think of the ASUS ZenBook Duo? Definitely drop me a comment below and let me know your thoughts. If you want to find out more or pick this up, then I am going to be leaving a link in the description below. As mentioned, this is currently starting at around £1,500, which is very, very reasonable for what you're getting in this package. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you did, then do hit that thumbs up button for me. And if you haven't already, then be sure to subscribe to see more content like this. Thanks for watching. This is Saf on SuperSaf TV, and I'll see you next time.